Well, J.J. Abrams knows how to keep a secret once again.
Oh, yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Super Action Bros. And on today's episode, we're taking a look at what is apparently the sequel to the Cloverfield movie.
Or what he likes to call
10
Cloverfield
Cloverfield.
Lane, but he likes to call the blood relative to it, in a way.
Yeah. Apparently, he secretly filmed a Cloverfield kind of sequel.
Kind of sequel.
We don't 100% know. But
from what we heard, pretty much it's supposedly set in the same universe or same time, or I don't know, the same universe as in Cloverfield. So we don't know if this is what happened after, or this is before, or even during. We don't know.
Yeah, he knows how to secretly film once again.
That's what I love about J.J. Abrams. He knows. With the way media is nowadays, he knows how to keep everything a secret.
Now, for those few who did see the 13 Hours movie, the Michael Bay military film,
screening of it, at least.
Saw screening, advanced screenings of it, got this trailer attached to it.
And it shocked a lot of people because they weren't expecting anything like this whatsoever.
Yeah, there's been talk about a sequel since the end of the first movie, and honestly,
Abrams said he's wanting to do it, but he's got so much on his plate.
And I've kind of wanted a sequel and kind of not wanted a sequel. Like, I think in a way I just kind of hated how it ended. The first movie ended, but I kind of wanted, kind of not wanted. I've been on the fence about it. So I mean, him doing it is very interesting because I had no idea.
I had no idea. It just popped up. I just read it. I just read it, and I even told Fox here. I'm like, there's a trailer, and even he was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, that's an actual trailer for the movie for Cloverfield. And I was like, holy crap! Okay, this is something he's been working on, and it looks like only for one person I could tell that was in it. I haven't seen the trailer. I saw like a quick screenshot when trying to get this.
Mm-hmm.
John Goodman's in it, and another phenomenal actor, but. It's going to be interesting what they're doing here because they said he was working on this idea even during production during the first one. But
let's
check this out to see if it's going to be one of those film cameras or just an actual film regular.
Well, it's a teaser, so we're probably not going to be getting much.
Well, still, we'll see what we're going to get at least to see what's going to happen. So here we go with 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can. Holding on to one another's hand. Trying to get away into the night, and then you put your arms around me.
Don't open that door! They're going to get all of us killed!
Something's coming.
Okay,
that's interesting because it looks like
it's all in the bunker.
Okay, let's be honest. It looks like, yes, it takes place after events of the first movie.
That's what it looks like. It takes place
after. It does
after.
take that first movie, but we don't know much. From what it looks like the father knows what happened out there.
Yeah. And
what happened to New York.
Or what's going on, because maybe there was more after it.
There was more alien attacks after the events of the first movie.
That's what it seems like, and now they're...
So, this could take place a few years, a decade after the event. Well, technically, when did Cloverfield come out?
I forgot when it came out, but...
Yeah,
maybe pretty much it's going with the regular timeline, for like maybe whenever last we saw it,
yeah,
it's been that long.
we saw John Goodman, we saw Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize the third guy, but I have to double check of who he is. But it looks like this father's trying to protect the only two things he has left to love.
That's what it seems like.
So that way,
because as you're watching it, it's like, wait, what's going on? And then that's when they cut to the scenes, a couple of scenes where you're like, they're in a bunker, because the way everything's sealed up, you don't see any windows.
I've noticed that because the way not even because of the windows, the way everything's shaped, everything the ceiling's shaped like a bunker.
Well,
like
not even that. At least in the basement part of it, because it looks like when you're in the living area, it looks like it's a regular home. That's what I'm trying to say. But then you're like, okay, the window, you don't see any of no windows whatsoever. But then the moment they hit that room, like you said, you're like, they're in a bunker.
Oh, and like, there's a couple things that could happen. I mean, it still could take. I mean, there still could be attacks happening, but this takes place in upstate New York.
Yeah.
This takes place in upstate New York, and then the father sees this, and they bunker themselves in for months, and outside is essentially the equivalent to what we saw in the TV series Falling Skies.
Yeah, pretty much, where everything's literally
gone to hell.
It's gone to hell, and it's like, do not go out there because you will die out there. But it looks like she sees something that's like, oh God.
I mean, I'm very curious to see what else. I mean, it's March 11th. It's coming out on March 11th, so we're probably going to give you a full trailer February.
Probably February.
Probably not even a full trailer. More like a teaser number 2.
Yeah, because with J.J. Abrams, just like in Cloverfield, all the trailers weren't really full trailers. They were just a full-on. They were all just teasers. Because nobody knew anything of what the monster looked like or what the size was. Everybody was literally drawing out guesses.
I mean, people must have fucking flipped out when just the words Cloverfield.
Oh yeah, out. Yeah. The moment, because even if I was sitting there and I'd be like, "What is this movie?" And the moment that says that, you're like, "No fucking way!" Especially when it says J.J. Abrams, you're like, "Oh fuck."
It looks like they didn't. From the looks of it, director-wise, they got somebody different. They didn't get Matt Reeves back, the guy who did the first one. They got. It looks like I believe they got a couple new writers.
It looks like it, and this time, like I said, it's not like a camera. Now it's like.
I'm just surprised Abrams found time to help produce a movie when he's essentially a producer of both Star Wars and Star Trek now. I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Well, there's an interesting article I read where I remember when they were talking about Star Wars, stuff like that, the directors, and talking about how, oh wow, could we get, did they ask you ever to do episode, was it 8? And all he said was like, well, I had so much on my plate with this film, but I think what it is that he had so much plate with this film, but also with Star Wars, but also with this film secretly at the same time. He had a big plate on his hands trying to get all this taken care of. But it's interesting how they're doing it, but like I said, the way they did it, it looks like they were able to do it very quietly because look, they're in a bunker, so you're in a closed studio. So you're in a very closed studio.
Well, okay, but we gotta remember yes, half this movie is probably gonna be in a closed studio. But remember, the second half of this movie is going to be outside.
Outside, but most likely.
Oh, and that's the other thing we didn't bring up. It's not found footage.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. It's not found. That's what I was trying to say. It's not found footage. It's not on the camera or anything like that. It's more okay. We're seeing it in a regular film format. Through what they're going through.
I'm being honest, I'm not a fan of found footage anymore. I mean, it was fun for a while.
In the beginning, it was fantastic that we did. Now people are
it's generic, and they never in the found footage movies never get a good reason as to why we're watching this all off of like a camera
or anything.
like this a lot.
The closest thing to that to it is that one time traveler movie. That one where they
Project Almanac.
Yeah, that one, because at the end they do explain why we're watching it.
Oh yeah, they do explain.
They do explain it, but like I said, there's a lot of films.
I just never been nowadays. I'm just not a big fan anymore, and
because now you have to make sure when you do it, you gotta have a really
and now
good
I'm definitely
story.
curious to see where this is going to take off. Like I said, is like 3/4 of this movie just going to be them in the bunker? Is half this movie going to be in the bunker? Is only like a quarter of this movie?
You don't
get the quarter of this movie going to be bunker and the rest outside? I mean, we don't know.
It makes you wonder because there's really, even in this teaser, you don't hear any talking until the end where he's just like, he's screaming at her going, no, don't go out there.
And like you said, we don't know if we were able to successfully stop this alien attack after
because in Cloverfield, the way it ended, it's just they were stuck in the tunnel, and all last we heard is that they dropped the bombs. That was it. They just dropped all the bombs, and we didn't hear anything after that. We don't know if it was destroyed or it did open up for other more stuff to happen.
Or I just thought about this. What if it takes place during the events of Cloverfield?
That's a good
Think
point.
about it. I mean, you can still have an underground bunker somewhere in New York City. I mean, think about it. I mean, I lost train of thought. Hold on a sec. The father, think about it. Father finds out that there's gonna be this mysterious thing is destroying the city. He gets both of his kids into the bunker. You know, probably both his kids in the bunker, probably lying to him about what actually is happening out there.
Yeah.
Probably says like there's a terrorist attack or something. He puts them in the bunker. Then, throughout the movie, we see what they're going through, like the sounds they hear and stuff. Like that one shot where you hear the boom.
That could be actually.
That could be near the end of the movie where they're bombing the alien.
They're bombing them. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where after they start, or it gets to a point where they get curious to a point where they need to see what's happening outside, and then when they go out there, they see what's left of New York.
That's true.
That could be another option.
That could be another option, or something that where he works for the government or anything like that, and he knows right away we gotta hide.
He knows right away what it is, so he automatically gets his kids into
the bunker. Because you have that one scene where they're near, what is it? Looks like puts on gloves because look at they're near this big type
of something.
It looks like a cryogenic type of something frozen or something like that. Maybe he tries to show them something.
Show them what's out there.
What's really out there. Maybe he pulls her back in to show her this is what's really going on. But it's interesting. It's gonna, just like how the first Cloverfield movie was, there's gonna be a lot of theories of what's gonna happen in this film.
Definitely.
And I love hearing them because
movie-wise, I can't really say if I'm looking forward to it. But because like I said, I enjoyed the first one, but I didn't oh my god, it was amazing. I enjoyed the first one. I was just more or less curious. It was curiosity because of all the early
because all the teasers, but not only that, but they just in the first film they had so much in detail because it had to the point where people were drawing out this is what the monster looks like. No, this is what this monster looks like. No, this is what he looks like, and you're just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
and you're like, that's what I love about J.J. Abrams. He knows how to hide stuff. He knows how to keep things a secret, and I can't wait to see what they
I'm curious to see a little more, and then I'll give my if I'm gonna watch it or not.
No, did we see this in theaters? I think we did see the first one in theaters.
I think we see the first one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I believe we saw the first one in theaters.
But other than that, we're definitely gonna keep our eye on this. Definitely. So if you're new to the channel, you can like, comment, share, subscribe.
I blinked there for a moment.
Look, this trailer caught me off guard today.
And when I say our last videos or anything like that, just click bam right there and check it out.
And what's your reaction to this? I mean, J.J. Abrams did
what's
another
your theory, reactions? Just list below. I mean, there's got to be so many theories that people have on the top of their head what this could be, what's going on exactly.
Yeah,
but please comment below. Let's hear it. Because maybe in the next teaser, we'll go over what you guys thought and just see what's going on.
But for now, I'm Fox.
I'm Bruce.
And that was a very interesting episode of SRB.
Oh, yes, it was. See ya.
Later.